Hello folks, Typhoon Carter here, and I bring to you another Smogon Premier League 17 matchup. This is a Week 2 showdown between Malekith of the Stark Sharks and Skyrio of Team Raiders. Both players coming off of a week where they won their game, and they're both looking to, get off to a 2-0 start. And this is a interesting pairing. I believe these two actually played a couple years, or like two years ago in SPL, with, I think it was Malekith who came out on top. So for Skyrio, probably wanted to get one back and hopefully put himself 2-0 on the board, and Malekith again trying to show that, hey look, he's for real, he's back in peak form, that kind of thing. That said though, let's jump right into this. Meta lead, Gyarados lead. Couple things here. Megaros lead again. This is likely to be something like Shuka. This could be Focus Sash. And then I think in another game we saw, Meta be Scarf lead. There's a lot more expression in terms of what Megaros can run on lead now for item choice, especially with Breloom out of picture. Whereas for Gyarados, this could be CB, could be DD, we don't, could also be, defensive Gyarados trying to disguise, HO, we don't know for sure, let's go. Anyways, so Breloom's gotta be pivoted in, gotta get instantly T-Wave. That was a bit risky for Malekith, and that looks like a defensive Breloom. So, turn 1 here, I mean, this tells me that, Malekith obviously expected a CB Waterfall. And based on the damage that Breloom took, looks like it's like, defensive Leech Seed Breloom. But the problem is now that defensive Gyura, it kind of just, T-Wave turn 1. It's like now you're in a bit of trouble. And this tells me that Malekith might not have had a lot of great options to deal with, CB Gyura or, DD Gyura for that matter, if his option was to go to Breloom. But let's keep going here. Go Waterfall here, and full Paras here. And you really see how deceptively annoying, defensive Gyarados can be. And Registeel is going to be pulled up here. Stealth Rocks, Leech Seed, S-Toss is here, and don't forget this Breloom is effectively useless if we're being frank. I mean, yeah, it's getting some mileage with Leech Seed, but that's not really sustainable. And eventually he's got to miss. And nice double there from Malekith into the Breloom, and Breloom can't stay in, but Gyarados will sit on this all day. And Gyro can now probably T-Wave its Rest Talk. Rest plus Sleep Talk last. Go Waterfall here again, and Skyrio's Breloom actually just sits on this, which is interesting because normally defensive Breloom can 1v1 offensive Breloom pretty comfortably, but due to the Breloom being parried, it's like not anymore. And T-Tar, let's find out. Oh, it's a Choice Scarf T-Tar, which makes sense because this team would struggle a lot with Gengar otherwise. And Meta's going to be a follow-up here and into Donphan. So, yeah, this is that Osgood PDC type, balance or bulky offense, whatever you want to call it. And so Skyrio's full team revealed here. And the Latias specs, I think Malekith's last here is probably his own Tyranitar. So like Malekith bringing out a Breloom plus Heatran style offense, could also be double fighter as well. That's something to keep in mind as well. But this Donphan can try to get a spin off. Okay, Rotom is revealed here and Protect, so that's gonna be quite annoying. Good trick here, and the question is, do you stay in here as Malekith? Because now you just invited T-Tar in, and yeah, there's the Metagross pivot. And great play there by Skyrio to spin, knowing that, look, he can't possibly try to stay in. EQs here, and yeah, this game is pretty rough for Kif. And yeah, the heat trans gonna come in, but again, like Gyro's just gonna sit on this all day. And you really see how, when you look at Malekith's team, it's like, how else are you really dealing with this Gyarados? Like, you have a choice Rotom, so like almost no T-Wave switch-ins whatsoever. And this is kind of what the unintended consequences of the sleep ban is, because now, you know, Gyarados doesn't have to worry about being a dedicated sleep sack. And oh, just got Mach Punch here. And oh, okay. Oh, I see. Give me a yeah, okay. So this Breloom is leech free attacks, which is interesting. I mean, it's an interesting experimentation on Malekith's end, because I mean, there's been a lot of speculation for what offensive Breloom's fourth move slot can be now, especially with sleep not being a factor anymore. You know, like Leech Seed's a pretty good one, because like on most things, except for Celebi, like you can just kind of you can really force progress that way. And oh yeah, just gonna keep EQing, because again, Rotom can't really, yeah, there's not much Malekith can do here. Hydro Pump's here, and just gonna keep EQing, because sand damage is gonna eventually kill this. Pumps again, and the Latias is just gonna claim a KO probably. And oh, Wish. Okay, Wish is actually a niche option on Latias, but it's actually pretty cool, because this lets Latias, this is really just showcasing Latias's support capabilities as a poke. And because like one, you not obviously you can self-sustain, but also this means that you can safely do something like oh, it's probably protect the last two, that's what I imagine. And oh, the last being Empoleon. This game is pretty much over, because Breloom can just, you know, Mach Punch and all that, and due to how low speed is, yeah, it's never outspeeding, it's Subpataya, and Breloom would just Mach Punch, and that should be that. So Skyrio's gonna win this game pretty convincingly, and he's gonna go 2-0, and Malekith's gonna go to 1-1 on the season. I think, yeah, I mean, really these Breloom plus Heatran offenses, like, of old, which Malekith tried to update, and put his own spin on it. It's like you really see where, the shortcomings come in, and I think Malekith I mean, if he had Healing Wish here, I think he could have maybe made something happen with the Breloom, I wonder, but I don't think he had great opportunities to do so, to be fair. But yeah, and you just see how like T-Wave Gyro just basically got buffed as a result of this, because now it's like, you know, you don't have to worry about it being a dedicated sleep sack. Instead, you can focus your energy on, you know, just being annoying, T-waving, you know, intimidate, just making it hard for, you know, certain attackers to kind of like break through, and like being able to check a lot of stuff, because that's really one of the great things about defensive Gyarados, is its ability to be very bulky and very hard to kill if you don't have an electric type. And then, you know, you got the Tyranitar, so like this is just a really well supported team. Whoever gave Skyrio this, probably Student of Sinnoh or Ladon, whoever, whichever French player in mind. Great stuff on their end, and I'm a big fan of the Wished Latias. I assume the last move here was probably Protect, which actually makes this work really well, because of the fact that one, this helps with the you know, Tyranitar interaction, especially with the new mechanic Discovery, which was not implemented this week, but will be for week 3 onwards. So having Wish and then T-Wave, so like being able to play around Pursuit, versus crunch with protect, assuming that's what the last move is a really nice touch. So good stuff on display here, and congrats to Skyrio. And that's it though. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.